Welcome into DRF Daily, DRF Sportsbook's live betting stream coming at you every single weekday at around 11 a.m. We're about 2 hours late. My apologies for that, folks. I know we've been waiting so patiently for the plays of the day. Since we are a little bit late, we had to cut out one of the games we were going to be breaking down, and so now it's just two MLB best bets, including, and then also the featured free game of the day. We're going to break down Marlins Cubs. But since that first pitch is scheduled for 2:20 p.m. Eastern, about 1 hour from now, we decided to negate that, and we'll focus solely on Yankees-Cardinals and Angels-Mariners for our MLB best bets. And then, of course, our featured free game of the day, Reds-Brewers. We have a really interesting, a lot of really interesting betting angles and trends that will help you be profitable for tonight's Reds-Brewers game. So you're going to want to stick around for that at the end of the episode. As always, please follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok at DRF Sportsbook. We are everywhere, all the socials, and you can find it at DRF Sportsbook. It's the same everywhere. We just recently changed that. And we have a lot of awesome stuff coming down the pipe for you all on social media, including a lot of awesome stuff happening at the Iowa State Fair. If you're in Iowa, come by the Varied Industries building anytime during the state fair. Pop in, say hi to the DRF Sportsbook crew. We have awesome giveaways happening every single day, and that is going to be awesome. We can't wait for the Iowa State Fair. And if you're in Iowa, you can also bet with us as always. We have awesome daily sports boosts, specials, promotions, everything like that is focused on Iowa. We want to be the only local Iowa sportsbook. So with all the housekeeping stuff out of the way, let's go ahead and dive into game one of today. It's Yankees-Cardinals. This is a fantastic game. The Cardinals come into this one red hot. It's a tale of two teams, right? The Cardinals 6-1. They're coming off of a sweep against the Cubs. They won 2 games yesterday against Chicago because one was postponed, pushed to yesterday. So they played a doubleheader yesterday, 6-1 over their last 7. Meanwhile, the Yankees, who one of the hottest teams, one of the best teams in the majors, sitting here at losing 3 of their last 4, including losing the series against the Mariners. They were only able to pick up 1 win of 3 games against the Mariners, and not looking too sharp. However, the Yankees this season have rebounded exceptionally well after losses. They're 23-11 straight up coming off of a loss, and they're 9-2 after back-to-back losses. So the Yankees know how to win after losing games. They're also 30-17 straight up this season when they're playing with the day off. All of that is to say that I believe the Yankees take game one tonight at -145. We're going to pull up some of the game data here as we get ready to break this game down a little bit further. The Yankees will be starting Nestor Cortes, and the Cardinals will be starting Dakota Hudson. Nestor Cortes has been lights out all season. I mean, of course, he's 9-3 this season with a 2.53 ERA. Dakota Hudson, on the other hand, 6-6 with a 4.10 ERA. You look at some of the stats. This Yankees offense is absolutely unbelievable. They push across 5.3 runs per game. They only allow 3.4. It's been a little bit shaky since the All-Star break. And by shaky, I don't mean like Oakland Athletics shaky. I mean, just isn't up to the standards that the Yankees have been playing with all season. It's always tempting to take a home dog at +135, right? But our power line gives the Yankees -143. So essentially right on the money with what the Vegas odds makers have made this game at -145. And our game simulator picks the Yankees to win this one 4-3. All that being said, give me Yankees -145. I have faith in Nestor Cortes. He's an absolute stud when he pitches on the mound. Moving on from that game, our second and final. I know it's a quick DRF daily here today, but this is an Angels-Mariners game that I don't like either side in because of the pitching. Because of that, our play of the day for this game. This is a rare play that I do. I don't normally like betting totals, but I'm going to bet the total in this one, and I think the best bet for Angels-Mariners is over 7 runs. And hear me out. Seattle is coming off of a series win against the Yankees. They've won 2 of their last 3, but over their last 7, they're 3-4. That doesn't inspire much confidence in me. Then you look across the side, it's the Angels, who are 17 games below 500, 2-5 over their last 7, and an absolute dumpster fire of a team, and I have no faith in them either. And then not only that, the Angels are starting Patrick Sandoval on the bump. The Seattle Mariners are starting Robbie Ray, who's been an absolute disappointment this season. Both of them have above 3.4 ERAs. Sandoval's is a little bit more respectable at a 3.41, but Robbie Ray has a 4.11 ERA, and over his last 3, his ERA is ballooned to 9.48. I have no faith in either one of these teams. Both of these teams perform relatively well against left-handed pitchers, left-handed starters. Seattle has better batting average, better on-base percentage by a considerable margin. Their only thing that they don't do as well against lefties is hit for power. Their slugging percentage is a little bit down. Meanwhile, the Angels, they're 14-16. Now, you might be saying they are still below 500. How much better can they be against left-handed pitching? Bear in mind, they're 17 games under 500 on the entire season. So that means they're 15 games under 500 against right-handed pitchers. They're much better against left-handed pitching. And about 46% of the time. So, this one doesn't inspire too much confidence. The over hits 46% of the time when these two teams face off against left-handed pitchers. So that is the only stat that gives me a little bit of hesitancy. But at the end of the day, I'm going over 7 runs. Seattle's hit the over 10 of 12 games this season when they're avenging a 1-run loss. The Angels have hit the over 6 of 8 times in road Friday night games, as well as they've gone over 6 of 8 times in the second half of the season when playing teams with a winning record. I think over 7 runs is the play tonight. I mean, all you got to do is hit 8, right? I think both of these teams can easily push 4 runs across each. Patrick Sandoval doesn't inspire confidence. Robbie Ray doesn't, especially Robbie Ray, doesn't inspire confidence in me. I would lean the Mariners to win at -185, but I don't have so much faith in that. I don't have more faith in that than I do in over 7 runs. So give me over 7 runs, and that's going to wrap it up for our MLB best bets of the day. It was quick, nothing too crazy today as we head to Knicks, Chicago, Miami, because the first pitch is in 50 minutes of that one. So it just wouldn't make a lot of sense to break that one down so close to first pitch time. And as always, please follow us on social media at DRF Sportsbook. You can find us on any social media platform with that handle. We want you all to vote. We have a Twitter poll up. Well, I guess a Twitter question up right now on DRF Sportsbook, and we want every single Iowa bettor to participate in this. We want to know what you guys want to see for a week 1 special. It's going to be a week 1 boost that we're going to hand out based off of the winner of this tweet. So head on over to DRF Sportsbook, check that out. A lot of awesome stuff happening on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all of that great stuff. And subscribe and like everything on YouTube because we're pushing out the DRF Sportsbook daily content over there with so much more content to come for the NFL season.